Happy Wednesday. Welcome into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Welcome to sunsetting Arizona. Well, Phoenix, to be precise. The Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, which is a very well done handcrafted airport for Flight Sim 2020 and 2024. And welcome to another sim update for update? Question mark? It's been a while since I've actually done like a hot fix for a sim update that just got released. So sim update 4 officially launched on Monday. And what, 48 hours later, we have sim update 4, update 4, or a hot fix, I should say. And mostly, apparently, the Stranger Things activity that has been added in. I haven't even looked at it or really checked that out. I'm not really kind of interested in that stuff. I think you get to fly a helicopter or something. But, you know, it's interesting. It's good to bring in stuff like that to maybe get people excited to try out flight simming. So, we never know, right? We do have a Beyondatc TCA update that came out just a little bit ago, actually. And not only was there an experimental update, but there also was a push for CPDLC for everyone. Ooh, so even the early access users can now have access to CPDLC. It's available in the FENIX, along with the Innobuilds 330 and 340, and the MD80, right? MD80? I think it's those 3 or 4 aircrafts that the CPDLC is available for. So today we're going to be doing a flight from Phoenix into Long Beach, California. It's about a 300 nautical mile flight. We'll be taking the iFly 737 MAX out. I actually was going to be taking the 737-700, the 2020 version of the Pmdg out, but I couldn't get it to... I got it to load at the runway, but I couldn't get it to go cold and dark after I slew over to the gate. So I said, hell with that, we'll just do this thing. We'll do the MAX today. As much as I really want to fly a 737-800 or 700, I'll continue to wait patiently. This is a beautiful livery that our good, wonderful friend in the community here, Miss the Apex, helped donate. You can see donation from Miss the Apex. Fantastic. Thank you again for this, Miss the Apex. And so now let's talk about our growing liveries for Flylex. We have the 319, the 320, the 321. We have the iFly 737 MAX, and of course we have the 350 from Miss the Apex. So we have a growing fleet of liveries, and eventually, I know Miss the Apex said we're going to be getting the 737-800 when that's available. And I will hopefully get the commissioned version of a 777 freighter. I think we're going to do a freighter version for that one. I'm really excited. We'll do like the blacked out version. So we'll eventually get that. I'm kind of waiting because this is the thing. I'd really like to know when the hell the damn 737-800 is going to be available. Because once that comes out, obviously I'll be flying that nonstop for several weeks, likely. Which means if I buy a livery for the 777 freighter, I'm not going to use it for a while. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to know what's going on. We'll see what happens. P2, welcome in. Kubi, welcome in. Let's see. The King has arrived as well. Welcoming King Bob. And who else we have in chat so far? And Miss the Apex is here as well. Welcoming in. Phoenix, Land of the Sun. Yeah, for sure. 737 MAX. I like where this is going. I don't care for the Stranger Things. I have my ex that plays the role of... That's terrible, P2. We do have a bunch of emotes, new emotes in there. So we had... well, I shouldn't say a bunch of new ones. We have added in yesterday, King Bob and Miss the Apex. I think those are the two we added in yesterday, right? So you'll see those. If you are a member of the channel, you have access to those emotes, and when the time is necessary, definitely put those in. Also in Discord, we now have emotes for those two as well, along with every other emote we have available on stream here. Okay, let's go ahead and get things rolling here. We'll take a look at the updates for Beyondatc in the sky and kind of see how things roll with that. And I don't think I have anything else to cover, right? Airport AIC, or sorry, ICA Yoke. I want to try the 380. Ooh, Misty Apex wants to try the 380. Let me turn on multiplayer, because I did turn it off yesterday as I was having issues with performance, and I'm guessing it was just server-related issues. Let me turn multiplayer back on. Oh, it is on. Okay, never mind. I turned it off yesterday. I guess it didn't stick. Guess this didn't stick. Okay, yeah, so multiplayer, I guess, is on. I don't see any nameplates, though. You may not be able to join this flight, Misty Apex. You may not be able to join this flight. It might be off in the map. It might be off in the map, and there's no way to go. I would exit back out of the sim to get that back on. So I'm not seeing any nameplates now, so it might be broken. Well, it might not be fully enabled. I'll get the chart up there at the top. There's the overlay. It is not 1,700 nautical miles away. I don't know why it does that. I've yet to figure that out. It's definitely an issue, but for whatever reason, it does that. Okay, let's go and get things rolling, shall we? So go over here to Power, System page, and Sim menu. We're going to go over to Ground Support and connect the GPU. Up here at the top, let's go ahead and get the battery rolling and GPU powered up. And then let's go ahead and go Nav, Window Heat, and then over here, let's go get some lights rolling and that APU firing on up. Emergency lights and fasten seatbelt signs are all on. Back over here to the left-hand side, we'll go to Menu, Performance and Payload, Weight and Balance, and let's go ahead and pop that in. So now there are two things we can do. I showed you the other day, we can do the SimBrief panel, or you can go and use our briefing panel, which we like to use a lot here on the channel. I'm going to use this because it does give me a little bit more information than the briefing panel OFP. So over payload, we're going to go ahead and put in 170 passengers. Over to cargo, we're going to put in, so we have 6,000. Well, we're going to need, 3,000. So it's going to be 2,950 for each side. That should be about what we need. Over to fuel, and we put in our block fuel, which is 11790. Taxi out fuel is 420. And our trip is... Let's see, trip is 5061. 5061. Okay, we have that all set. We can just verify our zero fuel weight is 1384, 1384. Perfect. Set, complete. And that's all good. Down here at the FMC, let's go ahead and get our position in it. Go to next, grab the GPS, drop it on in, go to route, and request the route. King Bob says he was off. And okay, go ahead and load this on in. Go ahead and get Beyondatc as well. FENIX clearance from Southwest 1308. We are ready for IFR clearance to Long Beach. I'm expecting runway 7 left. I don't know what I normally get here in FENIX, so we'll see what happens.
Southwest 1308, FENIX clearance. Cleared to Long Beach Diarty Field. Keynes tree departure with the HRRBR transition, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 126.8. Squawk 0021.
0021 on the squawkin'. 25 right. They did change the runway on us.
Long Beach Diarty Field. Keynes tree departure with the HRRBR transition, then is filed. Maintain 5,000.
Alright, 25
Departure
right.
frequency 126.8. Squawk
Execute.
0021.
And then over here, let's go to 0 fuel weight, and our reserves are 2.1. Winds are 77 at 7. Or sorry, at 5. And then our temperatures are at 2. N1, so let's go ahead and grab that over here. So let's go ahead and copy it. Flaps are 5, AC on, anti-ice is off. Calculated, and 45 for the temperature. 45. Takeoff is flaps 5, CGs, and then V speeds. Alright, so departure is 25 via the Keynes 3. So 25 via the Keynes. And transition is Harbor.
8 Delta 2 via Gulf 3 Fox.
And then our arrival, we're expecting runway 30 at this moment. 30 ILS, which is great. Via the Disney 6.
Sun Country 606.
And transition
Contact Phoenix Tower 120.9.
Emlid.
Tower 120.9 Sun Country 606, take care.
Emlid. I'm not sure what that stands for. Okay, execute. Legs. Alright, cool. That's all good to go. Up here at the top. Whoa, stutter. Let's go ahead and get APU switched on. Yaw dampers. Get the rest of our fuel pumps going. That's all good. Back over here to the left-hand side. Go to menu, system page. Disconnect the electric ground. Altimeter is set. Oh, I forgot to get first officer going. Son of a gun. Alright, 5,000 feet. And...
Face north.
Pushback approved. Face north.
Alright, first officer's doing his thing now.
Good evening, Captain.
Pop in 2-5 right for that. And that's all good. Okay. Let's see if we can fast forward a little bit of start to flows. I knew I was reading something. I started asking Beyondatc for my star and approach right after getting my clearance. Helps with planning. I started asking Beyondatc for my star and approach right after getting my clearance. Oh, right after getting your clearance? Really? Like still on the ground?
Face north.
Bearded, welcome in.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. American 553.
Navigation transfer and display switches. Norman Auto.
Okay, so we're gonna wait just a couple of seconds here for our pushback clearance. Runway 25 for departure.
Pressurization mode selector.
Oops, what am I doing?
Auto. Flight instruments. Set.
Set.
Parking brake. On.
Doc, welcome in.
With 3293, gate Bravo 21 Alpha. Request pushback and engine start.
After they even once they brought in LLM. Interesting. All right, close. We can now start engine here, or not engine, but we need to get a pushback.
Face north.
Pushback approved. Face north. Sky with 3293.
Sky west. Phoenix ground, southwest 1308, ready for pushback and engine start.
Alaska 739.
All right, let's get flow. Pushback.
Alaska 739.
We should be
Runway
facing
25 right taxi,
the
Whiskey,
south.
Charlie Romeo.
Runway 25 right guy whiskey. Charlie Romeo. Alaska 739.
Oh, it's Rumpel. Okay, welcome in, Rumpel. Stillskin.
Southwest 1308.
You have a new name on
Phoenix ground.
YouTube.
Hold position for traffic.
All right, we're holding position.
Hold position for traffic. Southwest 1308.
Let's see what's going on outside here. Oh, yep, there's a plane right behind us. See the shadow.
All aircraft
That was a good call.
information
Good
zone
call.
now current. Altimeter
Okay,
3001.
And now they should let us go.
Southwest 1308.
There we go.
Phoenix ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
All right, pushback is commencing.
Face south. Pushback and engine start approved.
And let's go
Face
ahead
south.
and disconnect the
Southwest
GPU.
1308.
Engine number 2 firing on up.
American
Clock is
553,
clocking.
ready to taxi to the active.
Takeoff speeds. V1.
American 553. Runway 25.
Flight
right
directors
taxi,
are on.
Charlie Romeo.
100.
Runway 25
V2.
right via Mike Charlie Romeo.
10.
American 553.
Checked.
They give me the start and approach before I even push. Oh, really?
Pushback.
Like you just ask what? Ground?
Rudder aileron trim.
November
3
716 Alpha Victor. Phoenix ground. Pushback
Departure
approved.
briefing.
Face northwest.
Completed.
Pushback and engine start
Anti-collision
approved.
light.
Face
All right.
northwest. November
Fuel
716
introducing.
Alpha Victor.
Engine start flows. King Bob says, don't want to... Oh, I forgot to start the flight with the news guy. There we go. Don't want to scratch that new livery by smashing into another aeroplane.
Charlie Romeo.
Runway 25
Oh,
right via
there's that
Quebec,
bright. So what's
Charlie
going on with the
Romeo,
light all of a
Sky,
sudden?
3293. American 28.
Oh, maybe it's fixed.
Started.
Delta 10 request pushback.
Or maybe it's... I don't know. It's kind of weird, right?
2871. Phoenix ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. American 2871.
All right, engine number 2 is good. Engine number 1's next. Let's go and get our flaps down. Flaps 5.
553. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
I'll call you back. I ask ground. You can ask anyone since it's LLM. I've never thought about asking.
American 553.
Should we try it here?
Taxi.
We'll try it here.
Continue taxi. American 553.
We'll get our taxi clear and start taxiing, and we'll ask them out. Ask them out. We'll ask them. Alright, just waiting for the engine to fully rotate here. And there we go. Engine number 2. Let's go down here and get
Check the door.
Terra going. Terra's tearing. Taxi lights are on. But can star and approach change during flight? Yes, they can, King Bob. I've had it many of times. Many of times. Phoenix ground, Southwest 1308, ready to taxi to the active. Rarely changes in my experience unless it's a long haul. Well, you know, I'm all about long hauls here on stream.
1308. You need to make a taxi request and check the frequency. Please keep the frequency clear.
That's right. Wasn't I asking?
American 2871.
What'd I say? Didn't I say ready to taxi to the active?
SkyWest 3293.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Tower 120.9er. Have a good one.
Alright, Jens.
Contact
All
Tower
engines stabilized.
120.9er Sky with 3293. Have a good one.
Let's try it again. Phoenix ground, Southwest 1308, ready to taxi to the active.
November 716.
Pretty sure that's what I said.
Taxi to the active.
Pretty sure.
Alaska
Alright,
739.
APU is turned off.
I'll call you back.
Alright, so we have flaps 5 set, Terra, tearing, taxi lights are taxiing,
Alaska 739.
and now we're just waiting.
Taxi.
Drunk beyond ATC.
Alaska 739.
I'm pretty sure I said it, didn't I?
American 553. Contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er. Over to Tower.
Alright, after start flows.
120.9er, American 553. Have a good afternoon.
I'm on a cruise ship about to lose signal. Lex, see you later. You're on a cruise ship?
Runway 25 right taxi.
Holy
Kilo,
smokes.
Charlie, Romeo.
Have a great time.
Runway 25
Thanks for coming in.
Kilo, Charlie, Romeo, American 2871.
November 7,
Holy
16
cow.
Alpha Victor, runway
You make that
25
one
right
mistake.
taxi via hotel.
Well, they misunderstood us. And now we're like in this queue.
Delta, Romeo.
Ground just gave me, don't call me, I'll call you.
One Foxtrot,
Whoa, don't call me, I'll call you. I've never heard that.
November 716 Alpha Victor.
Is it our turn yet?
Southwest
There we go.
1308.
Holy
Runway
smokes.
25 right taxi via Delta, Romeo.
Holy smokes.
Runway 25 right via Delta, Romeo, Southwest 1308.
It's a busy ground here. Phoenix ground, Southwest 1308. Are you able to provide us what our expected runway and star
Taxi lights.
is for this evening?
Generators.
Delta
Contact Phoenix Tower
Romeo.
120.9er.
Alright, so we're just taking Delta here.
Delta Tower 120.9er, Alaska 739.
Set. Isolation valve.
Southwest 1308. Your assigned departure runway is 25 right.
Engine start
Star
switches.
information is not available.
Continuous.
Please keep the frequency clear.
Whoa, P2, they got you got me in trouble.
Checked.
You got me in trouble, man.
Auto brakes.
Phoenix ground, Southwest 1308. What's our expected arrival runway into Long Beach? Let's try that.
Full left. Full right. Full forward. Full back. Neutral. Neutral.
Southwest 1308.
Checked.
Expected arrival runway at Long Beach is 26 right.
26.
Frequency clear.
Whoa.
APU.
They're telling me.
Off.
26 right. Is there a 26 right? There is.
Your damper.
All right. I'm gonna change it 26 right. We'll see what happens.
Transponder. TAR.
I was getting 30. We'll see if it's all right. It won't give me a star.
Southwest 1308. Contact Phoenix Tower.
Maybe it's the latest update?
120.9er.
Maybe.
Take care.
Contact Tower
Go ahead.
120.9er,
What
Southwest
do the blue
1308.
number?
is
Hold on.
ready.
What do the blue
Means
num?
closed.
Oh,
Belts fastened.
that is how many months you've
Good
been
evening, folks.
YouTube member.
We're set for
A
takeoff.
YouTube
At
member.
this time,
So it's like
some
1 month.
sensitive electronic devices to
What is it?
aircraft
1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 24, and 36. I think. I changed that yesterday. Changed that yesterday. Before it was planes, but like you couldn't even see the planes.
Wind 340 at 6 on up to Osqui. Runway 25 right. Cleared for takeoff.
All right, here's our runway. I really hope they change this with the iFly update.
Alaska 739.
Phoenix Tower, Southwest 1308, holding short runway 25 right, ready to go.
Takeoff Checked.
All right, landing lights are on.
1308.
Flaps.
Number 2 for departure.
Set.
Hold short of 25 right.
Number 2 for departure. Oh,
Affirm.
Oh, I was supposed to be over there.
5 right for traffic. Southwest 1308.
whoops. Uh-oh, this could be a
Turn
problem.
throttle.
American 2871, ready for departure. Runway 25 right.
Cabin crew. Notified.
American 2871. Runway 25 right. Line up and wait.
I'll try tomorrow and confirm.
Runway 25 right. Line
My
up
Stream
and
Deck
wait.
is coming tomorrow. Ooh, is it? Or Steam Deck, sorry, your Steam Deck is coming tomorrow.
Alaska 739. Contact Phoenix.
All right, there goes
departure.
American.
Contact Phoenix departure.
Let me know how it is,
Alaska
P2.
739
I would never get one because I wouldn't use it enough.
Wind 340 at 6 RNF to JUTAC.
Like I have the Switch, I don't even use my Switch enough.
Cleared for takeoff.
It's the Switch is one of those things where I was like, you know,
American 2871.
I want to play the Mario World game, I want to play Donkey Kong, and then outside of that, I have nothing that I really want to play. And it was nice though. I was able to get my, what was it called? I was able to get Zelda. You know, the new update for Zelda. Just to kind of see how the 60 FPS is with that game, and it obviously runs better and all that jazz. All right, he should be taking off in a second. There we go. We should get line up and wait in 1 second. Oh, they meant the Stream Deck. Big pimpin' with the Steam Deck. Line up and wait. Throttle going up.
Runway 25 right. Line up and wait. Southwest 1308.
All right, we're still on the Keynes 3 departure. I don't think we've ever gone to Long Beach on stream before. Pretty sure we never have. I've landed there maybe once or twice. There is a paidware available, but it does not work with 2024. I have it. It's broken. Elevation issues.
Contact Phoenix departure. American 2871. Have a good afternoon.
Southwest 1308, Phoenix Tower. Wind
All right, throttle's coming up
60%.
60%.
Runway 25 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Watch out, Southwest. Yeah, they're moving. Okay.
Runway
Whoops.
25
Gosh
right.
dang it.
Harness
Keep
will
forgetting
go.
I changed that
Cleared
button.
for takeoff. Southwest 1308.
Bad habits.
Thrust set.
Let's go flying.
Checked.
What happened?
Phoenix Tower, American 5 visual runway 25
What,
left.
what was that all about? And why can't I have... Why?
502,
Parking brake
Wind 340 at 6.
Okay.
25 left clear to land.
Why is my throttle stuck?
Runway 25 left clear to land. American 502.
Alright. Bring the throttles back. What was any of that about? There was nothing there. What I hit?
Parking brake on.
What did I hit? Alright, I'm just gonna slew over there. What was that about? Okay, well that was unique. Throttles come back up. Let's try this again. Takeoff is configured, so shut up.
Parking brake off.
Southwest 2515.
Are we in like Stranger Things?
25 right.
Let's try this again.
Southwest 2515.
What was... I don't understand what that would happen.
Speed alive.
Runway 25 right. Line up and wait. Southwest 2515.
I've never seen that before.
80 knots. Checked.
I'm gonna get dinged on this now, aren't I?
V1 retained.
Oh boy.
Positive.
There's always something new.
Gear up.
Okay. Now we're taking off. That makes me a bit nervous. That hotfix that came out wasn't tested.
100 feet.
That was kind of pushed out, so now that makes me very nervous about if something's wrong with that.
2515, Phoenix Tower. Wind 340 at 6. RNF to JUTAC. Runway 25 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, LNAV, VNAV are on.
25 right. Airnav to JUTAC. Cleared for takeoff. Southwest 2515.
That was so strange.
Acceleration altitude.
Contact Phoenix departure.
I think I have crash detection turned off as well.
Contact Phoenix departure.
So I think I lose 7 points if I use slew with APL. I don't know what about New Sky. I'm... whatever. We know that was not my fault. There was nothing going on there.
7,000 feet, southwest 1308.
Pax. Set.
Alright, what they say... What'd they say? Climb to 17,000? Alright, we're climbing up to 34. I'm gonna put that in the box. Okay. And then let's go on down here and go RTO. I'm still so confused. Oh boy. That was so weird. So I was thinking about taking the 350 on this flight, but I don't know if the 350 can land in Long Beach. I thought it'd be a good test, but again, I don't know if it can land in Long Beach, so I wasn't willing to try it. Mayday. When did you get to visit? Hold on. When you get there, visit Queen Mary. Clover Rock, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. We had a weird departure. A weird departure out of Phoenix. Does anyone else have had that happen? Again, I think I have crash detection turned off. Alright, here comes the 9,000 feet. I bet Aaron Rains can land the 350 on Long Beach.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Alright, AP's turned on. Landing lights, taxi lights are turned off. Everything else up here is fine, right? I don't know if it reset anything. Doesn't look like it. Everything's fine. That's still there. Okay, yeah. It looks like it was just some weird glitch. That was strange stuff, folks. There's a beautiful livery. There's a beautiful departure out of Phoenix. Bet you can land a 380 there.
At this time, the use of personnel electronics is allowed. However, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened.
Yeah, multiplayer's turned off.
Seatbelt signs.
Look at that. Jesus. It's gorgeous. Okay. So we got runway 26 right in Long Beach. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it down here and see. It's an RNAV. We'll see if it's correct. We'll try and P2's attempt here. Holy crap, I think Jay just set a new one flight earning record. What was it? Welcome in, Irishman. Okay, let's take a look at the notes here for Beyondatc TCA update. We're going to take a look at the flight sim notes as well. Beyondatc TCA. Okay, so this is the announcements. We'll start there. The announcements. So happy CPDL and ACARS availability day. CPDLC and ACARS is available in the early access branch, providing a new exciting way to communicate with controllers. This is not a replacement for the voices, etc. Receive your clearance, and then DCL over text instead of calling up. Login centers. You can request altitude changes, and you can receive ATIS over ACARS. Important, it says, important. D-ATIS and METAR lookups are a very new feature, and developers will need time to add support. Feel free to ask them. But be mindful, if we have reached out to developer contacts with the information, they will most likely be working on it already. So I'm assuming that means some of the in-built planes and then the FENIX. Beyond ATC integration for CPDLC and ACARS requires third-party developers to add support within their product. This is not a plug-and-play system. So, Developers can reach out to Beyondatc support at beyondatc.net to add that to their aircraft. Not all aircraft will support CPDLC. In such cases, you should expect shouldn't expect to use the system. Okay. Oh, here we go. So here's the supported aircraft. So below are the supported ones. So the FENIX 319, 320, and 321. The Unibuilds 340 and 350. I thought there was a 330. And then the iFly MD11, MD 82, 83, and 88 are all supported with CPDLC and beyond ATC. So those 8 aircrafts. 8 aircrafts. Technically it's like 3, but well, I guess it's 4. And then variants. You know, with the Mad Dog and the FENIX. These are technically 2 different aircrafts, the 340 and 350. Got an Unibuilds for adding support for it. You know, I bitch and moan about Unibuilds an awful lot here in the stream, but it's cool to have them supported. Okay, so in the experimental, let's look at the update. So this came out today, just, what, an hour ago? Traffic, further improvements to avoid stuck aircrafts. Though this will still continue to be improved, we are seeing significant improvements in this build. If a traffic deadlock does occur, one of the blocking aircraft should be removed after 5 minutes. So that's kind of cool. They got a timeout of 5 minutes. It'd be, I don't know, maybe they should do it faster. 2 minutes? Probably 2 minutes, right? I think 2 minutes should probably make more sense, but they got 5 minutes for now. Guard to prevent duplicate aircrafts with the same tail number being injected. Further refinements of stopping distance for aircraft giving better turnoff utilization. Traffic sequencing distances are now dynamic based on the wake turbulence combination of the leading and following aircraft. This is cool. This is pretty cool. So traffic sequencing distances are now dynamic based on the wake turbulence. Very, very cool. This is a really cool feature. This is one of those things that are tiny, extremely tiny, but very, very noticeable when you start seeing like big old heavy planes come in, and then you got like this small little Cessna or something. Very, very cool. And then you got CPDLC stuff in here. You got the API stabilization improvement, and then airport ops. This is what P2 put in Discord. So we got CYYC, Denver, and Bradley. Just trying to figure out what that last one was. So yeah, it's a small. This is the ones where it's like, yeah, this is actually a minor version. You know, not a whole lot going on with it compared to this one here. This one had mostly CPLZ fixes, right? And then some traffic stuff on that. And then we had this one up here, which again, there's another minor one. And there was the last big one. This was the big one here. It's all minor, they say, but this was a pretty big one. Again, this is mostly CPDLC, I guess. Where was the last big one at? There was one big one not too long ago. So those are the notes for the Beyondatc update. And then let's look at this flight sim update, shall we? It's very, very odd, like I said, to see an update. Where's the announcements here? Where's that? Sim update 4 now available. Okay, so we have Sim Update 4 version 1.633. This was released, it says a day ago, but it was not too long ago, 6 hours ago, I guess, yeah. It says players who are still enrolled in Sim Update 4 will automatically be updated version 1.33. Not all PlayStation platforms will receive 1.633 at the same time, so please don't be alarmed. So we had stable ability. Oh my god. Stable weather improvements for... Yeah, so here's the Stranger Things. So this was mostly a fix for Stranger Things, I'm thinking. The Skyship had a fix as well, causing the screen to shut off at night, or shut down at night. The Max had a update, causing issues with the primary flight display and the MFD to turn off when battery only. Fixed parking brake step, not activated after skipped taxi. Now this wasn't the release one, right? Let's just verify here. There was a... Was that the release one? Hold on, I'm confused now. Okay, so... Hold on now. Wait a second. So it says 1.632 here. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, this was the release one. Yeah, so it is a very minor version change. 3.2 versus 3.3. Very small, minor update for that. Okay. What was the issue we had? It said, what did it say? I don't remember what it said. I don't remember what it said. There was, what was the error? Crash? Something crash, right? Let's see. Insert random says, I've never heard that before. You guys fly on multiplayer? Not in this one. This one's not going to be multiplayer. Not going to be multiplayer. Let's see. Done with my long haul. Increased sim rate. Was still almost 9 hours with sim rate. Jeez. Let's see. Lex will do group flights. Lex will fly group flights now and then. Tonight he is just covering the update around the sim. And yeah. So that was that. I don't remember what that error was though. Anyone can go back and look at the stream, see what that error was. I'm curious. I've never had that, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I have crash detection turned off. Pretty sure. What was the payout for JRUS? Holy crap, that was a lot of money. Where's the comma here? 244,000. Almost a 9-hour flight. Almost 5,000 nautical miles JRUS did. Good lord. Missed the apex with another 10 up here. So if you're in Discord, like I said, you can see here under more, or sorry, what is it? Under those smiley face here, add reactions. We have all of our, not all of them, but most of our stuff here. So since this is Misty Apex, we can whoosh, put in Misty Apex there. And since this is JRUS, we can go over here and find JRUS. Whoosh, there's JRUS. And here's Misty Apex again. Let's see. Whoosh. And then Sim Cadet. Manhattan, we should probably get you one soon, Manhattan, right? I think so. I think so. So I posted in Discord earlier today, not too long ago, I guess, that I'm a little nervous about Beyond ATC, not at Beyond ATC, about, what's it called? The Pmdg 737. Because here's what was posted in the forum today. This was posted in the forum today, the Pmdg official forum. It says, "Gents, we have given no such guidance, nor will we. What we will give, however, are infractions for making things up and or wasting the moderator's time by posting deliberately dishonest information in hopes that you will get a response. As always, we'll give you the information when we feel it's ready. This is the entirety of what we will tell you." Well, I feel, as the consumer, we are owed a little bit more information. That's all I'm asking. A little bit more information. A little bit more transparency. Right? I think that's all we can agree on. And Irishman says a New Sky announcement. Yes, we have a New Sky announcement. Irishman's cooking up something special here. So under our New Sky, here's what we have. So he says, "Attention pilots, bonus flight has been added. Who wants to take a trip to see Santa? Each flight to will earn you 5 flights, and each flight from will earn you 5 flights. These flights will be available Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. Friday, Saturday, Sunday only. Montreal to Reykjavik, and Reykjavik back to Montreal. So that's the announcement in one second. Alright. We're having some issues with an individual who doesn't seem to want to get the points. Alright. Oh, hold on. We'll expect Disney 6, runway 30, Southwest 1308. So, 30. So it is right. So I don't know why it gave me 3, or it gave me 26, right? So it actually is supposed to be 30. That's our expected arrival. Beyondatc said earlier, though, when I asked on the ground, so I don't know if I think they changed it, P2. They might have changed it. I do remember, though, I was able to get information sooner. It's also really early to get that information. Oh, I guess top distance right there, 80 nautical miles. Alright, now that we have the information, might as well put in our arrival. So heading course of 301. 301.
Center on 134.65, Southwest 1308. Have a good afternoon.
Alright, there's that in there. And then our
Los
navigation
Angeles Center, Southwest
1103.
Flight level 340.
1103 for the ILS approach. And our minimums are 258. 258. Actually, we'll go the other way. 258. Whoops.
November 80 Romeo Alpha. Contact Los Angeles Center 128.15. Take care.
Alright, 258 for that. Let me go ahead and get first officer update at 258. It'd be cool if they could pull that stuff. First officer. Gonna be the ILS 3. Flaps are gonna be 30. Alright, that's all updated, ready to go. Okay, cool. I think we're cooking now. Still thinking we're gonna get dinged on that. On APL and New Sky. And we're gonna get dinged on both of them. PMG forum, you child better behave or you can and will be disciplined. It's pretty much is what they said. Pretty much what they said. That's for the New Sky contest for our pilots. Yes. Has anyone verified if P2 made it through the snow cleaning job? Or clearing job? Yeah. I think he did. I think he did. P2 posted a photo in Discord of his, you know, snowy days in Canada. Snowy days in Canada. Today here, it's, we had sleet and rain in the morning. And it made it kind of slippery. A little slippery.
November 116 Lima Alpha. Clear direct saying. Resume navigation.
Who just got the... Who said they got the TCA Yoke? Was it you, Mr. Apex? I can't remember who it was now. For some reason, I keep on confusing myself on who got the TCA Yoke. They won't be able to set it up until tomorrow, right?
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2133.
I think it was you, Mr. Apex. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm running, I think, default setting now. I don't think I'm doing anything else with it. Okay, 34,000 feet, top of the sense right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put in 4,000. That's the minimum we can drop on down to on this flight. Okay, 4,000 in the box there. Someone just contacted me asking me to tell you he will beg to join again. Never even talked to this person. Asking me to tell you he will beg to join again. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I love my palm trees. P2's here. He can keep it, Irishman says. Give it a 10-year, mate. You'll love the heat. Oh gosh, no. I gave it 10 months and I hated it. Hate it. Hate. You aren't a real Indian, then P2. You can't love snow. Jeez. He does like spicy curry. That does count. That's true. That is very true. He does like the curry. The things that P2 can do with the curry is quite impressive. He posts all kinds of delicious looking things in the food section of our Discord. Okay, top of descent here is about, what, 40 nautical miles. We're expecting to be on the ground here in about 30 minutes or so. Weather in Long Beach is pretty good. We got winds 310 at 7. Temperature is 24, so it's nice temperature. And, yeah, it should be pretty nice. Pretty nice. You're not as old as Jay and myself. Trust me, he is good for the joints. Well, I don't think P2 has any issues with joints because he had some edibles the other night, if you get my meaning. Give me spicy curry and snowstorm and my life has meaning. Older I get, the more I hate the cold. Give me more sun and palm trees. I'm the opposite. Well, okay. Let's rephrase. It's not the opposite. I don't mind the snow. I don't like the cold. And so where I am in Illinois, we'll have a cold like week or two, right, throughout the winter. And what I mean by cold is like below 0 or, you know, anything below 10 degrees. That's cold. That's when when you go outside and you can feel it in your face, right? What makes it different than Minnesota, where I used to live, up in that area, was the wind. So not only do you get the cold, but you get the wind. So it may be 10 degrees outside, but it actually feels like it's like minus 20 when that wind's consistently blowing and melting your face apart, right? That is what's awful. We had total of, well, not, I guess, we're exactly where I am, but within the area, we had about 17 inches, I think it was, of snow so far this year. I'm fine with it, right? Yeah, the day of it and with it falling and all that, it kind of sucks if you're commuting for work or whatever you're doing, right? That kind of sucks. But, you know, the next day, the roads are plowed and everything's fine, right? Clear out your car, it's fine. It's like it never happened. And, like, even the sleet rain we had this morning melted, you know, half of the snow out there. So there's big snow piles everywhere, right? But the roads and the sidewalks are all clear now. A little icy. A little slick. Irishman says he forgot about that. The sun. See, I'm with P2. I love wet, cold, and rain. That's why the missus and I are going to spend 6 and 6 between here and England. Spend 6 and 6. When we retire. Oh, you're gonna go back and forth? Interesting. I love wet, cold, and rain. I'm very satisfied living in the Midwest of the United States. I want seasons, and you know, so like the only thing that kind of sucks is that, like, obviously, you know, it's getting warmer and warmer outside, right? And I contribute that to global warming. Not everyone believes in that, but I do. And you know, the Earth is warming up, so it's getting hotter and hotter in the summer. Spring seems to be less and less, and the fall seems to be less as well. But then winters have changed a lot too. I look at the first 5 years we were here, and we didn't really have a winter. You know, you get like I said, you get a week of cold, you get a little bit of snow. We had more snow so far this year than we did all of last year. And winter has just begun here, if that tells you anything. And of course, I know cycles of seasons or years and all that stuff, but the weather patterns do change. They do change, but nevertheless, weather patterns have drastically altered. Storms are getting more powerful and more dangerous. Look at the hurricanes down there where Irishman is, right? Look at the tornadoes. There was one day in Illinois, I think it was last year or the year before, I can't remember. There were like 60 plus tornadoes on the ground that touched down. That's crazy. This is Illinois. This isn't Tornado Alley. This isn't where Jay Russ is, right? I'll just block the name. Okay. And look at the states. It's been like this for 100 years. Irishman, when you're underwater in Florida, we'll revisit that. when you're watching stream from your little boat because you can't have a house anymore, we'll revisit the conversation. I totally believe in global warming, P2 says. Yeah, P2 is going to be under snow. His house is going to be under snow. That's just a typical day in Canada, I guess, but, you know. It would be interesting, though, to go back and, you know, like, we don't have enough weather data to confirm what the weather was like 200 years ago, right? We have just a little bit, right? But I don't know if we have enough to be like, yeah, this is just kind of every 100-year cycle, you know, every 200-year cycle, anything like that. Fossil fuel obviously has accelerated a lot of things here on Earth, and it's likely only going to get worse, right? You keep on drilling, you keep on polluting, it's going to cause problems. It's just how it is. Us humans like our oil. Florida is a swamp. What do you expect? It's a giant sandbar. Looking at the world, I'm just glad I didn't bring a child to this shit show. I like you more and more, P2. Yeah, you know, that's one, you know, that's obviously a reason why, personally myself, right? I don't know. I understand why people would want to have kids. I totally get it. I 100% understand it. But I don't know. It's going in a not great direction. And I don't think there's any reversing it. We're going to get angrier and angrier at each other. We're going to eventually, here in the US at least, we'll eventually have a civil war. Maybe not in our lifetime, you know. Maybe our children's lifetime, who knows. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again.
I'll monitor VREF speed and call out deviations. Ready for landing.
What was I watching the other day?
Pressurization. Set.
I was watching something about a civil war. I don't remember what it was, though.
Auto brakes.
Let's see. I'm a leftist woke. What can I say, P2? It's all good. Social media and technology have ruined the country. I agree.
5 minimums. 5, 8.
Jay says, oh no. I like the technology for swimming, though. What technology is there for swimming? Leftist woke is right wing in Canada. Canada's always the opposite. Oh, simming. Simming. Yeah, technology. See, what do you think? Okay, who's read about the Australia thing? So Australia has banned its what, TikTok? I think it's TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat probably. I'm guessing those three. Not YouTube and not somewhere else, but they've banned under the age of 16. So if you're under the age of 16, you cannot have a profile on social media. And I know it's Instagram and TikTok. I'm adding Snapchat because that would make sense. But apparently YouTube is not social media. It's weird. But I was reading about it today, and I like it. Social media is an issue. It's an issue because it gives people fake views of what's real life is like. Not every day is not everyone at least, not every day that you could be on the beach and you're swimming and having a good time. Not every day you're exploring the world, right? Certain people can, but the majority of people can't, right? The majority of people do not. Not everyone has a fancy car. Not everyone has, a mansion of a house. And then, social media also tosses misinformation out there an awful lot. And I know that's kind of what PMDG was talking about, right? Misinformation. People are going in social media, forums and Discord, etc., and claiming that the Sims or that the plane's going to come out tomorrow, the day after. Social media. I remember the days of flight simming back in 2001. None of this was going on. You didn't know when a plane was coming out. The plane was coming out, plane would come out. There's no like, oh, I can't wait for it, right? There's none of that stuff. So obviously, that's played a factor into it as well. And, streams like even this one, for sake, talk about new Sim Update 4 that launched. Back in 2001, there were no streams like this. You'd hop on Roger Wilco and chat with a couple people. There were forums, right? But they're not what they were today. Nothing like today. And then, of course, the bigger you get on your platform, the more people that follow, and they're likely following because of the comments you have made, whether they're positive or negative. Which is why I like to keep this community on the more positive side of things. I'll critique when I need to. It's important. It's important, but still be positive. A lot of things that are normal here would be radical in the U.S. Really? Huge AI chip smuggling ring busted this week. Ooh. Irishman agrees with Australia. All I know is I have lived in New Jersey for 57 years. Weather has been pretty much the same. King Bob says the weather's been the same for 57 years in New Jersey. Haven't you all been getting more snow recently, though? Like in the winter months? Stronger storms? I love the law, but it's flawed. Teens are putting on makeup and dodging the... Yeah, I was reading about people are just getting their brothers or sisters, whoever it be, to just take a profile picture to bypass it. And that in the system, the way it works is it's it's detecting your age via your picture. So apparently you hold it up to your face, it verifies it, and it decides if you're over the age of 16 or not, based on your picture. That seems kind of flawed. Because there are some people that are younger looking, there's some people older looking. And that's even at a young age, at 16. Bring on TeamSpeak, or TeamSpeech. In reality, those things things we all use too much, smartphones have added to the shit show this place, yeah. That's why you are the king. I agree with that, yeah, 100%. There is a lot of benefits with technology. A massive amount of benefits to technology. But what makes people rich is more users of that technology. Right? And, go back to MySpace. Remember back in MySpace? What was that guy's name? Mike? Mark? Was it Mike, right? I don't know, whatever his name was. That was pretty much the first big social media platform. And then Facebook. And now we have all these instant ones, right? Snapchat and TikTok and all these 15-second clips. It's crazy. If the electricity were to drop off the planet, this generation is screwed. That's the point. Yeah. Yeah. But the whole world is built on technology now. Well, not the whole world, but most of the world is built on technology. Look at like AT&T. AT&T recently said they're killing off landlines. No more landlines. That could be a problem down the road. Not tomorrow. Not 10 years from now probably, but down the road when there's no way to get a hold of anyone because the satellite systems went down. They're over capacity. And you may laugh, but look at BlackBerry. BlackBerry got really big. And their server capacity was overloaded when they got so big so fast, thanks to Verizon. And the network was down. And everything went through their network. Everything, your phone calls, your messages, all went through the network. Your web browsing, everything went through their emails, because it was about security. They wanted to make sure it was on their network. Same thing can happen in the future. Remember when you had the problem to solve and you actually used your brain to work it out? You got computers in your pocket now, King Bob. You don't need to solve a problem anymore. Just ask AI. Hop on ChatGPT, Gemini. Just ask a question. Problem solved. Just find a YouTube video and solve it. See, but that's the thing. That's where YouTube has been beneficial, right? Because you can, something's not working, you can hop on YouTube and see if you can find a video of a way to, fix the problem. But problem solving is super important. Like when I build my computers, I don't hop on YouTube and trying to find out how to do it. I like to figure it out myself because this is self-accomplishment, self-pride. I taught myself Photoshop. I taught myself flight sim, right? But this is all based on watching video, watching technique, reading things, right? You do the research. But YouTube and stuff like that can be a tool to use to assist with your knowledge. But just going there, it's like if you're going there, okay, it's like this. If you're watching YouTube, let's say you're watching YouTube to play a game, and all you're doing is trying to figure out every single puzzle that's in the game. You just go straight to YouTube to watch how someone did it. Does that take away from the experience of the game? Yeah, there will be some that you are stumped on, you can't figure it out. There are going to be those issues. I've had them myself. You're like, okay, well, I'm done spending an hour trying to figure out how to do this puzzle. Yeah, just go find the answer. But if you're doing it for every single puzzle, that's like using a cheat code in all the games. Unlimited lives, unlimited damage, that kind of stuff. 2997. Altimeters. All right, coming up on 10,000 feet. See, I still don't understand why the distance is showing up the way that it is. 64 nautical miles would still not make any sense. I'm just trying to figure out if it adds in. I don't know if it's adding in the first two or not. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights, taxi lights are coming on. And we're landing runway 30. So we're going to exit to the
Contact SoCal approach.
right.
Southwest 1308. Have a
Exit
good
to the
one.
right.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Probably, I don't think we'll make golf, so
SoCal
probably
approach.
kilo.
Southwest 1308. Good afternoon. 9,900. We have Oscar.
All right, let's bring a little bit of speed brakes out. Slow us on down.
Altimeter 29907. Expect the visual approach runway 30. Southwest 1308.
Slowing down, looking good. So we want to be at 1,600 feet. Not there. Do I have 30 in here? Did I change it? It was goofy. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I might go to manual here shortly. We'll keep on pace for now, but we might change it up. Might change it up. I'm gonna put the speed brakes away. There's P2's channel. King Bob, I should make you one too. Or actually, you have one. Well, I don't know. Do you have one? I'm gonna make one for you real quick. Uno momento. Let's see. We got a couple seconds while we're flying here. Report the field in sight. Let's see, what is that called? Here we go. All right. King, welcome to the club. Oh, did it work? What happened? Oh, there we go. Slightly. I'm feeling spicy. Too much serious talk. Yeah. Sometimes we get into those conversations, but it's good to have those conversations because we get to have, you know, everyone's opinion. Well, is an opinion, and sometimes you might get more knowledge from, you know, whatever you're talking about because you had those conversations. If you don't have those conversations, you're always just you're one-sided then, right? You don't hear someone else's point. Now, there are crazy people that talk, but, you know, in the stuff we talked about, I don't think so. I feel it's very open. It's a very open discussion. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to manual descent here. It didn't tell me any certain descent instructions, so I'm just going to... I just don't trust... Because there's a disco up here. I think the last time I took this flight, I was too high for the arrival. So we're going to slow on down, slowly coming on down. What's our V speeds for the arrival? That would be, and it's 138 to 143. 143. I'm probably forget. 143 for the arrival. Insert said, I've been sent some interesting screenshots that you should probably be aware of, Lex. Have you now?
Copy.
All right, 800 feet. So at Goofy, we want to be at 4,000 at Goofy, so we're looking pretty good here. And at Bib, we want to be at 400, or sorry, 4,000 feet as well. So those should be all right. Time to donate for Flylex liveries. Here it comes, Duck. What was the route today? This is, you can see up there in the top, this is Phoenix to Long Beach. So, Papa Hotel X-Ray, Lima Golf Bravo. Phoenix to Long Beach. Welcome in, Butter Real. I like the name, Butter Real. Yeah, yesterday when I was flying, when I had multiplayer on, with auto FPS, it was dropping my LOD down to like 30, even up here. Like everything was like melted looking. This flight is, with the star and the SID, probably came out to about 340 nautical miles. So I'd say about an hour worth of lock time, 50 minutes worth of flight. Alright, so we should get a vector after Goofy, I'm guessing. So far, we've had pretty good success with Beyond ATC, right? The last 5 flights, probably, if I had to guess. Monday was good. Sunday was good, right? We didn't do Saturday. Did we do Friday? We did Friday, and I don't remember Friday. That's too far back. And so far today's been really, really good. I do want to know what the heck that issue was we were having earlier, though. I'm going to check my settings to see if I do have crash detection off. I should. Yeah, I heard about the Aerofly. They released the 320 Neo and the 787 today. I heard about that, yeah. Okay, so we don't have an airport yet. But it's going to be right off the water here. It's somewhere back over here. I can't see it just this moment. Altitude's looking pretty good, though. We're a little high. A little high. Holy smokes, King Bob with 75. That should get you a few liveries, unless Google YouTube skims a lot. King Bob, thank you for that. That's going to go right into the 777 freighter for sure. And Bob, do you fly the 2 or 300? Because we of course got to get one for you. Have you reached out to the creator I sent you? He's amazing. He's awesome. I just can't believe how fast he is. Because I sent him the message live on stream on Monday, and then we had the 320 livery on Tuesday. I had a Tuesday morning. It was less than 12 hours, and we had the turnaround time. That's crazy. All right, let's bring back the speed down to 210. Flaps. Expect the visual 30, so we're still just expecting the visual. I'm gonna go ahead and put altitude down to 16.
Flaps 10.
Southwest 1308.
Flaps 10.
Heading 285. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 30.
All right, mids heading 285.
Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 30.
All right, it's a good
Southwest
vector.
1308.
Very good vector.
Heading select on.
Southwest 1308.
Intercept the localizer.
Heading 285. Intercept the tree.
I'm gonna go ahead and start a descent,
Vectors for the approach.
just so we're not too high. Thank you
Turn
again,
right,
King
heading
Bob
285,
75.
intercept the 30 localizer.
I flew
Southwest
Boston to Baltimore
1308.
and hold on. Oh, localizer. All right, let's focus on this landing. Sorry.
Clock 14 miles.
Glide slope alive.
There's the airport right there. We have a field in sight, Southwest 1308. Barcelona to Nice. Ooh, nice. In the 320 Neo. It's new favorite aircraft in the Aerofly. Flies beautifully.
Cleared visual
You fly the
approach
200.
30,
Fantastic. That's what I have too.
1308.
So, King Bob, what are you thinking? White or the blacked out livery that Misty Apex has? And then the blue or the purple accent? I kind of like the purple,
Southwest 1308.
but the blue's nice as well.
Contact Long Beach Tower 120.5.
Love the
See you.
777 200 ER.
Contact
Yeah, King
Tower
Bob is the king. King.
120.5, Southwest 1308. Have a good afternoon.
I like the
Beach Tower,
LR and the
Southwest
ER.
1308.
Long range
Visual
and then
runway
the ER. What's the
30.
ER stand for? Economic? I don't know. Economy? We are not Aerofly community, unfortunately. Yeah, we are not. But it's cool to have another simmer, right?
Wilco, Southwest 1308.
All right, gear coming down. Just like we're not an X-Plane community, but we're all still flight simmers.
Flaps 10.
All right, gears down.
November 537 Mike Alpha.
Extended range. Thank you for that, King Bob. Extended range. What's the long range is for the LR, right? Long range and then extended range?
Check the flaps.
That sounds weird, though. Flaps 15. Any route you recommend to fly in the 320 Neo under 3 hours? Oh my god, under 3 hours? Well, most of mine are under like an hour. That would be an Irishman, J. Russ, P2, King Bob, Misty Apex. That'd be them. Captain, if he's here. All right, let's bring that speed down to 143. Actually, remember, wow.
Start switches. Continuous.
Flaps 15, or sorry, 25, and flaps 30.
Southwest 1308.
Gear.
All right, I'm gonna exit to the right, either Golf or Kilo.
Flaps. Set.
Spoilers are arms. All right, I have the plane.
1,000.
Bring it up a little bit. Now this is a long, what's that called? Runway thresh point? Is that right? Thresh point? Is that what it's called, right? This spot here in the red, with the red around it? Is that the thresh point? Winds are calm. Getting 2 winds right now, or 2 knots.
$400.
400 call.
$300. Approaching minimums.
It always messes me up when it's that long there. Minimums for landing.
100.
Glide slope, Will's favorite.
Glide slope. Glide slope. 100. Glide slope. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Watch the airspeed.
Pull back, let it glide down. Beautiful touchdown. Nose is down, reverser's out. 214 on the landing. All right, we're not making golf. So, well, actually, no, golf's right up here. Oh, never mind. Yep, we're not making golf. So we'll take Kilo.
60 knots.
Welcome to Long Beach.
Southwest 1308. Exit next available taxiway.
We are exiting to the right on Kilo.
Exit next available taxiway. Southwest 1308.
That's a sharp turn. All right, landing lights coming off.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our destination.
And the gate's going to be up here on the left-hand side. Right there.
Ground 133.0, Southwest 1308.
All right. Flight director's turned off as well. Planes is doing all the other, or sorry, the first officer's doing all the other stuff for us. Threshold, yes, thank you. I feel that, but I'm trying to extend a little. Who said that? Butter reel. Here comes the butter, RJ says. Here comes the butter. Displaced threshold. Thank you for that. Thank you, Lewis. Displaced. That's the word I was looking for. What was I saying? This is a really weird airport. I forgot about this. Yeah, it has like lots of bumps in it. Slow down. Slow on down here. Hopefully the developer of the Long Beach is working on the 2024 version, because it looks like it is a really nice airport. And I really hope, I love the wing flex. I really hope that iFly changes the wing views. All right, landing lights are turned off. Let's go and taxi on here. We have no gates at this airport. Even for like default, it's weird there's no gates. Typically, at least for a bigger airport, this is a very large airport. Is that a security camera? I'll be damned. Okay, so we got that set there. Parking brake is on over here to the left-hand side. Let's go GPU connect it. Up here at the top, let's go to GPU, or APU, sorry. Ground power is on. Back up here at the top, let's go and turn off our runway lights, our runoffs, and engine 1 and 2 are turned off. Becky, welcome on in. And let's see what else we got here. Runway lights, the threshold though, butter, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Nice, right after the captain bars. Yes, thank you for that. You said extended. Is that what I said? Extended? I forget what I say. Okay, let's see what we got for our score, shall we? Let's go ahead and kill up Beyond ATC. And so on a new sky, let's go ahead and close the flight. And we get a 9.5. That's not bad. That's not bad. And is that going to be because of slewing? Oh, incorrect altimeter. Oh, yeah, the barrel. It must have reset. Damn, that sucks. Would have been a 10. So that's a 214 on the landing right there. We will take that. And then with APL, I think we're going to lose major points in this one because we slewed over because of whatever issue we had. 97. Okay, I'll take that as well, even with the slewing. Ground speed. What's ground speed? Oh, because it detected. See, it thought we were moving too fast when it crashed, quote unquote. A 163 is what APL was saying. Very, very nice. I don't have another short hop here with Southwest. But, you know, I'm feeling one more flight. Let's do an AP. Let's do a new sky flight, and let's do. I don't want to do nothing crazy long. First, let's check out my settings because what was it that I? Oh, crash detection stuff. Okay, let's go to flight model, modern, flight interface. How do you find the crash detection stuff again? Assistance. Here we go. Okay, so crash. Let's see, custom. So it's all off here. Rudder and all that jazz is off. Controller assistance off. Crash detect damage. Aha. Off. I don't want that on. I have turbulence at low. Visual icing, visual only. Because whenever I fly the 737-700 right now, that's where that is. So I'll keep that off until we get the full 737-800. Then we'll switch it back on. What should we do? What would you recommend to fly? For aircrafts or what? CYYC to Denver? No way, Jose. But is there a short little hop we can do up there in Canuck? Let's see. How far is Toronto to Buffalo? That's a short hop, right? Why doesn't it tell me nautical miles? That's crazy. SimBriefing. King Bob says go back. No, that is to disable. Yeah, I want to disable crash detection. I had it off before. I don't know why it's enabled again. Okay, so CYYZ, the K buff. Buff the magic dragon. 319 is what I'm thinking. Should we take the 319? Oh, those turn on? Hold on, turn those on to disable. Oh, to disable it. Oh, it's only 92 nautical miles. Oh, well, let's not do that. That's really short. What about Cleveland? That seems like it's far. 177. Perfect. Let's do that. Toronto to Cleveland. Huh? Let's do that for the next hop. Should we do the 319? Let's go back into settings, I guess, then. I goofed something up. Assistance, and then... Oh, disable crash detection. You want to turn it on. Thank you. Disable aircraft stress damage. Let's turn that off, too. Disable engine stress damage. Let's turn that off, too. Or turn that on. We want to disable those. Okay, there we go. Wake turbulence. I have that disabled. Or is that on? Yeah, it's on, right? Okay. Oh, I see. It says disable. I got you. I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay. Got that updated. And then multiplayer is... Oh, that's weird. Online. Multiplayer on. All players, right? All players. Okay. So this is going to be the next flight. Toronto to Cleveland. We're going to do Toronto to Cleveland. I'm going to do the... 319? Let's do the 319. Or should I do the 320? Since we have that new livery? 320? And we have the AIE Sharklets. Is that correct? Nope. Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, we're going to do the new livery. The Sharklets. Oh boy, we have this playing in New Sky, don't we? All right, edit the route. And we're going to do the 320. And then the Sharklets IAE. All right, and then I'm going to put in an altitude of What do you want? I want 13. I'm going to do 21. 13's just way too low. Save that. Yeah, whoever did the settings seems to be fired. Exactly what King Bob says. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go from Toronto to Cleveland. Runway 33 is what they're saying. Where's 33? That's over here. 33 right. So let's park right here. And let's load on in. Load on in. This might take a little bit since this is the first time I loaded in the 320. Since the update that... Oh, I guess not. Insta-load. Insta-load. I'm going to try something as well. I'm not going to have SimBrief fetch the flight plan for this flight with Flow. I'm going to manually do it. Manually do it. All right, let's book a flight. And we're going to be... it says Southwest, so just ignore that. CYYZ. Take Cleveland in the 320. Sharklets. Book a flight. All right. Actually, I'll change that call sign. It's gonna bother me if it says Southwest. We'll do Lex. Lex 516 is the call sign. All right, generate the flight plan. Launch up Beyond ATC and New Sky. And First Officer. Already have New Sky up. All right, start New Sky. New Sky is doing its thing. And then connect Beyond ATC. Switch on over to the 320.
Beyond ATC connected.
I'm going to say 5,000 feet for the initial. That's what we're expecting. King Bob's got to roll. Have a fun flight. Thank you, King Bob, for the 75 earlier as well. Thank you for all the support here on the channel. Hope you have a great evening. Thanks for coming in. Let's go and start the flight with First Officer.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, man, I forgot to change the altitude. Son of a Bob. Not you, Bob. The other Bob. Okay, well... okay, I'll keep it at 17. Whatever. Okay. I think we're cooking. All right, so then for flow at the top, let's go ahead and change that real quick. So we're going to go to flow. Go over here. Departure, CYYZ. And then arrival is going to be CLE. All right, there we go. So it puts the right stuff in there. Doesn't fetch the aircraft.
Any questions? Feel free to interrupt.
Manually, at least.
Our initial altitude
or automatically. And then it's the A320.
We'll expect clearance to
Okay, that should work. Okay, cool. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go ahead and get our beautiful FENIX loaded in. P2, did you ever figure out your volume issue? You had no engine sounds, right? Did you ever figure that out? Alright, sync, calculate. Up here at the top. Get my Mobiflight profile going.
146. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet. In the event of an issue before V1, I will call reject.
Turn that on, batteries on, pumps on, crew supplies on, navs. And strobes, beacon. Those are all off. Let's get the APU firing up. So I'm using my Rose Fire Alpha 106, in case you're wondering how I'm flipping switches without flipping switches.
Monitor V-speeds, call out deviations, and be ready to assist in case of any issues. Ready for departure.
Ready for departure. And we're waiting for this to fully load on in. Alright, hit the button. Init. Request init. We can do our CPDLC. Let's try that. AOC flight init. Let's request it. Our flight number is LEX 5, 1, and a 6. Cost index, let's grab that from our briefing panel. Fetch it. Cost is 21, cruising up to 17. 21,170 for the cruise. Cool. And let's go back and let's go to ATC request pre-departure departure. I'm gonna just put just random crap in here. It doesn't really matter what you put in. Doesn't verify it. CYYZ and send it. All right, that's being sent off. Back over here to the tablet. Send to the McDo. Send to the McDo. Back to ground services. APU is available, so APU bleed is on. Perfect. And external power is going to come off. External power is off. Let's disconnect this jazz here. Waiting for seatbelt sign on. Okay, well, first officer's broken. Just skip it.
Cockpit preparation.
Thank you.
Completed.
All right, we have our
Fuel.
CBDLC. 10,000 on departure.
£4.
Good deal there.
Checked.
Squawking is 5535. Seatbelt signs are on. First officer. Right?
ADIS selectors.
On. Alright, well, we're just killing first officer because it's being stupid. Go away. Alright, and then departure is on 1219. 1219. So over to departure, or sorry, over to ground. We got uniform, Wilco, send it. We saw 33 right for departure. So over here, go to the next page over here, make sure that's all good. Runway 33 right for the departure. Via that KEP. Scroll on down here. Alpha 3. And then the woozy transition, I like saying it, woozy. Clear that out. Into Buffalo, runway 23s, but I almost always get into Buffalo. No complaints from me on that. Performance looking good. Clear out the disco, or clear out the messages. I think we're ready to go. Toronto ground, hello from FlexFlex 516. We were ready for pushback and engine start. Already forgot what call sign we were.
FlexFlex 516, Toronto ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. FlexFlex 516.
FlexFlex. FlexFlex. That's an Irishman's favorite word. FlexFlex. Alright, pushback there and release the parking brake. Let's go ahead and commence our pushback. Down here at the bottom. System 1 auto. Bring up that. Start. On and Terra. Engine number 1. Let's get some lights rolling a little bit more here. Blocking. Alright, while that's doing its thing, let's go over here to the McDo, go to Atsu, AOC, receive messages, and let's go ahead and just clear out that stuff. Accept, return, accept. Alright, we're cooking, folks. We're cooking. Engine number 1 is rotating. Look at this beautiful livery. Fresh from the paint job yesterday. There's multiplayer working. Cool thing with Flow is that you can change the color of the multiplayer stuff. It's very handy. Alright, heard the click for engine number 1. Let's go down here and get engine number 2 going. Let's go to flight controls, and we're doing the flaps uno for departure, and then we're trimming down 2. Trimming down 2. Good. Perfect. Clear out all that jazz. Max for the brakes. Who's with us here? Is anyone with us? I don't think they're with us. CRJ. Call sign. Snoop. Goat. I love the names. Beyondatc needs to update for turnarounds, one that does not require a relaunch every time after the first flight. I agree. I 100% agree. There's a Beyondatc landing. Toronto ground, FlexLex 516 ready to taxi to the active. See if it heard me this time.
FlexLex 516, runway tree right taxi.
Taxi lights on.
68 Alpha Lima, Tango, Bravo, Delta.
Runway 33 right taxi via 7.
Bleeds off, master switch is off, all calls on,
Delta,
and
FlexLex
takeoff
516.
config. All on the green except for the check, no problem. Bring up some throttles. Now this is a super short hop. 21-minute air time, so we probably top of the hour, we'll probably be on the ground. Okay, so we're taxiing via 768 Alpha Lima, Tango Bravo Delta. Roger that. So here's Alpha Lima, and then Bravo Delta.
Air Canada 697.
Man, it looks so sharp and clean.
Taxi via Foxtrot
The
4
sim,
Hotel,
it's so weird.
Echo, Delta, Delta Romeo.
I think it looks better. I think it looks better than ever.
166 Bravo via Foxtrot 4 Hotel.
Like, I've been in the beta for a while now, but I think it looks more crisp. Anyone else notice that? Oh, I want to check that later on during this flight if we have time. I put a poll up on the channel. Was that yesterday? I think it was last night. If people have seen improvements, performance improvements with the 2024, or sorry, with Sim of Day 4. I know there were a couple comments. I just didn't get a chance to look at the actual numbers yet for the votes. Okay, so we're going to Delta, which is all the way at the end here. I think I almost messed this up last time.
FlexLex 516. Contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Here's Victor.
Over to Tower 118.35, FlexLex 516.
Toronto Tower, FlexLex 516 ready to go, runway 33 right. I was about to say FedEx.
FlexLex 516, Toronto Tower, wind 330 at 26. Fly heading 020, runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff.
33 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 020, runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff, FlexLex 516.
There's a plane coming in for the arrival, looking beautiful as always. Is that United? The tail looks like it's United. Or maybe it's WestJet. I think it was WestJet. Alright, on departure, we're flying heading 020. 020. So we're going to make over to the right on departure. Let's bring up those throttles. SRS. Get those manlex in chat.
Cathay 826 Heavy.
Let's go.
Right at Foxtrot 2.
We're at 22 knot headwind.
Right at Foxtrot 2 Cathay 826 Heavy.
Let's maintain center line.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 740, ILS runway 33 left. Air Canada 740, Toronto Tower, continue.
V1, rotating.
Canada 740.
Pull back gently. It's a little bit bigger of a plane than what I'm used to with the 319. Gear going up. Heading 020, so let's bank over to the right. Man, the IAE engines do sound incredible. I'm very partial to the CFMs, but man, these engines are incredible sounding. This engine pack was worked a little bit with Boris, right? Is that what I remember reading?
Contact Toronto departure 128.
Alright, flaps going up. Climb mode.
Toronto departure 128.8.
Spoilers disabled.
FlexLex 516.
Going over the Vivid.
Toronto departure, FlexLex 516. Good evening, 2,000 feet.
FlexLex 516. Toronto departure identified. Clear direct bottom. Lease of the Kipta tree.
Alright, direct to Bobbit.
To 10,000 feet.
Bobbit.
Cleared direct bottom. Resume the Kepta tree. Climb to 10,000 feet. FlexLex 516.
I'm going to put in 170 because that's our cruise. Let's bring up that nose a little bit. Swinging over to the right. It's a heck of a bank. Seems like it's more, right? The bank angle just seems heavier. Or, deeper. Is that the right word? Deeper? No, that's not the right word. What would be the word? Sharper. There we go. Sharper. 5,000 feet. And we're in the soup. How much snow did you get today, P2? Or dandruffed? Is that what you're all saying in chat today? Dandruffed? Alright, 7,000 and just breaking out of the soup. Let's go AP on. Let's see, Beyondatc needs a re-download SimBrief plan, but I agree. Yeah, that would be cool too. Man, I miss those engine sounds in Simulator 4. So you haven't got them fixed yet, P2? What's going on with the sounds? I don't understand. They fixed a vector SID out of Toronto. They couldn't recognize the discon. Oh, really? They couldn't recognize the disconnection? Interesting. I've had pretty good success out of Toronto. I guess I don't fly out of Toronto as much as you have, obviously, but... Captain, welcome on in. Hello, everyone. Just got home and noticed we're flying. Thanks for coming on in. Hey, we're flying your aircraft. We're flying your 320. I'm going to show you in just a second. We're just about to pass 10,000 feet, so let's make sure we don't get dinged on New Sky. 10,000 feet, landing lights, taxi lights are turned off. Let's take a look on the outside here. This is Captain's. Captain donated the money on this one. And you can see, Tap V Captain. Right there. Thank you for all the support, Captain. This livery was donated by him. And it's a beautiful livery. King Bob donated a lot of funds today, so that's going to get us even more liveries. Man, look at that. It's gorgeous out. Just beautiful. Work of art. Alright, let's go ahead and bring out this a little bit. We're currently expecting runway 23 of IFR conditions. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, I picked Buffalo, huh? Whoops. I guess we're going to Buffalo, folks. I thought I did Cleveland, but I forgot to change my flight plan. Alright, that's why this is wrong up here. Let's change that too. I guess we're going to Buffalo. I was like, wait a second, this seems wrong direction. So BUF, Buffalo. Alright, 15. I was wondering why it was a super short stop. 21 airtime. Alright, we're going to Buffalo. I said we're going to do Cleveland, and I forgot to change it in SimBrief. Alright, we're going even shorter than I thought. P2 with the 699 for a snow shovel. For a snow shovel. Thank you for the 699 P2. How does it sound? Oh, it sounds amazing. The IAE engines. You know, it's one of those things. I've been flying the CFMs 319 for so long that every time I jump into the IAE engines, I forget how amazing they sound. They're just both. The FENIX just did an incredible job with the sound set to begin with. I think this might be the only plane that has the best default sound pack that you shouldn't even consider buying a new sound pack. Radar vectors for runway ILS 23 FlexX 516. If I said that right. I sure did. Oh, okay. We're supposed to let them when we're ready. We'll let you know when we are ready for descent. FlexX 516. Way to go, King Bob. You're awesome. Yes, King Bob is amazing. Jesus. SI down. How dare you? The Init 350 sounds are... They're just like that. Okay, now what's going to happen here? So we're landing runway 23. We need to get over here at some point. I'm going to go ahead and say we're ready for descent. Toronto Center, FlexX 516, ready for descent.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 425, descending via Regent 6.
We got to prepare for descent really fast in this here. Really fast.
Flex 516. Buffalo Niagara Airport landing runway 23.
All right, enter in destination information. So our Q and H, where can we get that from? Well, we can get that from our good friend Flo under METAR search. And we can type in KBuff. There it is. So Q and H is where? 29er41. I wish that stayed up. Bring it back. Pressure. Temperature. Oh, why is it? There we go. Temperature is. Where's the temperature? 2. Winds are 310 at 19. So 2, 310 at 19. And our minimums are runway 23, 926. All right, that's all set. We are clear to descend. What did it say? 13,000. And then we'll expect radar vectors. Okay, I think we're looking good. All right, 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Altimeter 2940.
We should get a vector over to the left, right? Because we want to be on Trav. Yeah, so we should get a vector to the left. Here it is. 125. Let's descend a little faster. 2,000 feet per minute. The only thing that ends quicker than the flights are that ends this flight are my date nights with Msfs Aviation. Oh boy. Yeah, you had that one date night where you're like, okay, I'm off to date night, and then you were back when, like, by the end of the stream. Yeah, this is a super short hop. I wasn't wanting to go this short, but oh well, it worked. It worked. At least we can show off this amazing scenery. And the butter smooth. Jesus. This is super crisp. This is like day and night from yesterday. You got any multiplayer? Playing down there. Anyone behind us? Bunch back there. 080. These vectors are looking pretty good, folks. Pretty good. P2 says I know. Was it date night tonight too, but because of the storm? Is that what you were saying earlier? Okay, I want to see, or forget, what's our poll looking like on the channel? 86 votes. We have 80% said they gained performance in SimBrief Update 4. 20% said they did not. Yeah, so I'd say that's a successful update for most people. 135 on the heading. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the speed brakes. And I'm gonna go ahead and, well, yeah, I'm gonna activate approach mode. Alright, let's get that going. Slow us down. At least no a-holes on the runway this time. It's always a plus. Now, what's the visuals here? Pretty crappy. Winds are 20. It's gonna be a crosswind of 20 knots? Oh my gosh. You got me in the 320 at night with a 20 knot crosswind. Oh, buckle up, folks. 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Buckle up, folks.
516.
All right, 10,000. Already got landing lights on. Taxi lights are on. We're doing pretty good with the altitude. think. Mondays are date nights. Tonight was dinner club meeting that got canceled because of the ice. Oh, dinner club, okay.
Flex 516.
3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Flex 516.
I need to burn some of this altitude, like, now.
Flex 516. Turn right. Heading 150.
150 on the right.
Turn right. Heading 150. Flex 516.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to start crash diving here a little bit. 2.5 on the drop. You know someone who loves food when they are part of a dinner club? All right, see if we can burn this altitude. We're probably about 2,000 feet higher than we should be.
2,300 feet.
Descend, maintain 2,300 feet.
2,300.
Flex 516.
Our speed's looking okay. We're at 250, still fast for the approach, but I'm not sure if New Sky dings us on this stuff.
4 miles from Trava. Turn right. Heading
We're looking better on the glide slope path here.
2,300 feet until established on the final approach.
215,
Cleared ILS runway.
and let's go to approach mode. That should capture a localizer here shortly.
Turn right. Heading 215.
There it is, localizer, glide slope both captured. We're going to descend a little bit rapid, a little more rapid now.
Flex 516.
Altimeter 2938. What are we supposed to be at? Flo, hello, how are you? Altimeter 2941. 41. Alright, 2941. Looking good there. Glide slope's looking better. Speed's coming down. LS mode enabled. Okay, here we go. What was the visibility again? Visibility. Visibility. Oh, Jesus. So you have me landing. Oh man, we should have been going. We should have been going to Cleveland. Holy smokes. So we have a 20-knot crosswind. We have 0 visibility pretty much. And it's nighttime. In a plane I'm not as familiar with, the 320. This is a recipe for just massive disaster. Massive disaster. Alright, let's go flaps 1. Got the speed brake still out. 2938. That's low. Yeah, really low. Any news on the PMG, or are they on blackout? Still blackout. Time for P2 Butterlex. We might crash into the ground. I'm hearing rain with the wipers on. Oh boy. Do auto land? Oh boy. I could. Sure could. I should. Probably should. Am I going to? Probably not.
Flex 516. Buffalo Tower. Wind 300 at 18. Gust 27.
PMG says, child sit down, let the adults do the work. Alright, flaps 2 and flaps 3 config. Is that what we do, flaps 3 for the 320? Flaps 3? Or do we do 4? What do we got for it, folks? 3 or 4 for landing? You make my decision here. Alright, speed brakes are stowed, armed. 3 or 4 for the flaps. Hand fly it down from 2,000. It's like a ticking time bomb, that's what I think this is. Full flaps, P2 says, full flaps. Alright, flaps 3 config turned off, then full flaps, P2 says. We're doing flaps, full flaps. Flaps 3. Where's the airport? Excuse me? You can do 4, but should go 3. Cap says 3. P2 says 4. Oh boy. What do we got now? What do we got going on here? What are we doing? 3 or 4, folks? Actually 3. Captain's right. 3 it is. Flap 3 config. Landing gear is, I thought down. Down now. There's the runway. Add the lights. Right there. Major update for early access version users. Yes. Well, Yeah, for early access, yes. Kiss the 10s goodbye. Whoa, Irish man. Where's the faith? Where's the faith, man? Check your McDo and GPWS. McDo. Oh, for the flaps? Flaps 3. Yeah, flaps 3. There's snow. I guess I don't need wipers on, huh? Turn those off. Alright, there's your runway. We get clear to land? Yeah, we get clear to land. We're exiting to the right, aren't we? 2-3, yeah, exit left. Oh boy. Alright. AP's off my aircraft. Here we go. 23 knot crosswind currently.
500.
Alright, we're also turning off this here. We're making some rule changes. Glide slope is off because I ain't about hearing all that screaming in my ear. Plus, I'm getting conflicted information here. We're saying we're too high, then glide slope says we're too low.
100 above.
Look at the crab we're coming in.
Minimum.
We're landing. I don't know if we're surviving, but we're landing. Touchdown. Hot damn, I think that was a good landing. Whoa, that wasn't so good. Get back on it. 208. It was good. Until it wasn't. Reversers. A little off. I didn't correct the... the rudder properly. A little bit of whiplash on the landing after that. Alright. Runway lights coming off. Turn-offs. That's all good. Flaps coming up. Spoilers disarmed. Welcome to Buffalo. That was a super long flight, man. Where's the faith? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I will take that. That was a pretty good landing. Again, I didn't correct the rudder. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, hold on. Slow down, slow down. Frontier backing up.
3.2, Flex 516.
Whew. Moments of sheer terrifying. Moments of sheer terrifying. Fear? Is that the word? Someone has to stay optimistic. Whoa. There's that beautiful Frontier. Weren't you flying Frontier for a while, Irishman? American Bald Eagle? We'll take their gate. We deserve that. This is definitely a 10. I think it is a 10 as well. Alright, south. I would say southwest. Go. Come on now, Frontier. I think I made a decision going with southwest. With APL. I think I made a bad decision. I might have to switch airlines next week. I can't do it until Monday, I think. I'm already starting to regret the decision. I forgot that there's a lot of West Coast flights. I like to fly both West and East Coast.
Frontier Flight 4495.
Come on now.
Runway 23
Let's go.
taxi via Alpha 2. Alpha 1, Victor.
Move your ass.
Short runway 32.
Runway 23 taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha 1 Victor. Hold short runway 32 Frontier, Flight 4495.
Thank you. Took all day. Wasted all my gas. Alright, let's get rid of flow up there at the top. And nose lights off. Jay trying to go... Jay tried getting me to go to Delta. Oh, you tried to go to Delta. Oh, Jay. Oh, yeah. He's doing Delta all the time. Do Air India and APL. This is any builds. Yeah, I think this is any builds Buffalo. Pretty sure there's only the one. Alright, that was not bad for a 320 at all. We'll see what the landing rate was and call it a flight. Parking brake is set. Go to arc on that. Over here on the left-hand side, we'll go to GPU chocks, jetway, connect it. Up here at the top, turn that off. External power is off. Down here is turn off their engines. Let's close the flight. And let's see what our score was, shall we? A 10. Ha! Take that, Irishman. A 10. A 208 in challenging conditions. 208 in challenging conditions. I will take it.
Frontier Flight 4495. Cross runway 32 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha.
I will take that. Very successful landing, if I don't say so myself. An Irishman was challenging me, saying that we weren't going to have a good landing. You can never not trust me. The skills I provide. Where's all the planes? There's no planes here. Where'd that Frontier go? Oh, it's down there. Is it because of crappy weather? Huh. That's weird. That's weird. Look at this. Snow. No, there's no snow. Oh, yeah, there is, right? Yeah, there's snow there. Where's that from? This is still airport, right? No, that's not airport. There's no... Yeah, is there snow over here? No, there's no snow here. It's all green. There's snow over here? No, there's... Yeah, there's... Oh, hold on. I'm so confused. If that's... Is that snow or is not snow? On the driveway? That's not snow, is it? This is snow. It's just snow on the concrete. Yeah, there's snow there. There's snow... What is going on here? There's like snow on the concrete, but not on the grass. Seems to be a slight bug.
Frontier Flight 4495.
That's weird.
Contact Buffalo Tower 120.5.
Very weird.
Evening.
I don't know if there's any snow in Buffalo right now. That would have been a King Bob question. Although he's in New Jersey. Close enough, right? He got lucky, Irishman says. Oh, jeez. You're not the only one lurking, Jay. Do I need to ban Irish, Lex? Just say the word. We might have to. They closed down. All canceled, is what Captain says. All right, folks, that's going to end today's 2 flights. We got 2 flights in. I don't know if you count that second one as an actual flight. It was supposed to go to Cleveland, but it ended up being cool because we ended up doing a really cool flight into Buffalo with a nice, beautiful 10 final landing. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I was planning on it, but plans might end up changing. I'll keep you updated in Discord if I am. But hopefully on Friday, and then on Saturday, and then we'll see about Sunday. I don't want to stream too much because, obviously if I go down these holes and then I overdo myself. Captain's in Jersey as well. Yeah, King Bob's in. Yeah, he said 57 years in Jersey, right? In New Jersey. Yeah. So we got Captain in New Jersey. We got King Bob in New Jersey. Master Copies in New York. I think New York. Not like New York City, I don't think, but somewhere in New York, I think is where Master Copy is. You got a bunch of y'all over on the East Coast huddled up together. It's flight sim, not neighborhood snow sim. I expect all of it, J. Russ. All of it. Oh, I heard a plane. Oh. There goes that Frontier. How cool is that? We were just holding short, or holding for that plane to take its gate. And now we see it taking off. It's freaking awesome. Only with Beyondatc, folks. Only with Beyondatc. Okay, anyways, I'll keep you in touch what's going to happen with stream schedule. Again, I'm hoping for tomorrow. If not, then, Friday. We'll try to do Friday. And then Saturday for sure. And then we'll kind of see about Sunday. Yeah, anyways, we'll see how it is. Thanks for coming in, for spending the last hour or 2 hours with me. And we'll see y'all for the next stream. See you in Discord. Take care, everyone.